Good day and welcome to Carnival Mid News. I am Elizabeth Tessie Okemukoko. To begin the news this afternoon, the rector of Ogun State Polytechnic of Health and Applied Science, Ilesha Ijebu, Dr. Razaki Akinbo, has warned newly admitted students of the institutions to adhere strictly to its rules and stay clear of cultism, examination malpractice, and drug abuse, among other vices capable of truncating their academic journey. Dr. Akimbo handed down the warning during the institution's 20th matriculation ceremony, where over 3,000 students were formally admitted into the Polytechnic's academic fold. The rector made clear that the institution maintains zero tolerance for misconduct, stressing that discipline and integrity remain the bedrock for academic success. In the meantime, the residents of Sokoto State have been urged to go about their normal daily activities without fear following concerns over a planned protest circulating on social media. Newsmen who spoke with a police spokesman in the state, Ahmed Rufai, today morning, were informed that the command had already taken note of the post and was monitoring the situation to ensure the protest did not degenerate into any form of unrest. The police public relations officer explained that the command became aware of the planned protest through the social media and had taken proactive steps to prevent any breakdown of law and order. According to him, the command maintains a close working relationship with civil groups and organizers of peaceful demonstrations in the state. Meanwhile, the Kaduna State Governor Ubasani has cautioned journalists against politicians he described as latter-day activists, accusing them of attempting to undermine Nigeria's democracy for political advantage. The governor gave the warning on Thursday night while hosting journalists in a Ramadan breaking of fast at the Sir Kashim Ibrahim House in Kaduna. Sani said Nigeria's democratic system was under threat from politicians who resort to activism only when government policies and decisions did not favor them. He therefore urged journalists to remain vigilant and resist attempts by such politicians to manipulate public opinions and destabilize the political process. Now we'll move on to the foreign scene. Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has said this country does not want war, even as regional Tigray authorities say federal forces are massing around the northern region, raising fear of renewed conflict. This comes after Tigray emerged in 2022 from a 2-year war that saw federal forces backed by militants and Eritrean army clash with rebels from the Tigray People's Liberation Front (TPLF). The TPF the TPLF dominated Ethiopian politics for some 30 years before Abiy, a non-Tigrayan, took power in 2018, with the group then marginalized and banned. At least about 600,000 people have been killed in the conflict, according to an estimate from the African Union. Now on sport. Nigeria's Super Falcon has now been decamped following the postponement of the 2026 Women's African Cup of Nations. According to reports, Justice Madugu's side returned to the country on Wednesday after playing two friendlies against the indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon in Yaoundé last week. Although the African champions were initially expected to head to Morocco for the final phase of their preparations, the players have been dispatched to their different clubs after the Confederation of African Football (CAF) rescheduled the tournament for July. CAF, however, remains silent on the country that will host the biennial competition. And that wraps up Carnival Midday News. Thank you for staying tuned and for listening. Remember that you can always stay informed by checking out our app on the iOS and Google Play Store, and also at our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. It's been Elizabeth Tesi Okemukoko with Carnival Midday News.